What is up, you guys? It's your girl Wingy and I'm back with another video. So today, you guys, I'm going to be giving you guys tips and tricks on how to have the perfect cruise vacation. I'm going to show you guys what you need to bring, how to get free stuff, so things that they don't want you to know on the cruise. So if you are interested, just go ahead and keep on watching. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to talk about is purchasing your first cruise. Like booking any vacation, you always want to make sure that you surf different websites, you look for the cheapest prices. So I went on Expedia, I went on Orbitz, I literally went everywhere searching. I went to Carnival directly, ended up booking with Expedia. I'm not sure if this is something that they always did, but when I booked my cruise, they actually gave me $50 off on an excursion, so that was a plus. When you're booking a cruise, actually they do ask you, I think it's called a Cheers package, where it includes drinks. If not, then they'll just charge the drinks to your room key. Always have your room key as well. Make sure that you always have your room key on you, because that's literally what they use for everything, is your room key. If let's say your cruise is in August and you're just in January, and then by the time you book it, it's at a cheaper price, you're actually able to adjust your pricing. So that's something really good to know. You're able to adjust your pricing, so just always call whichever line you booked your cruise with to see if they'll be able to adjust your pricing so you can take advantage of that discounted price. I always want to save some coins, sweetie. So when you're booking your cruise, they ask you for a dinner time. I think we picked the latest dinner time, which was like 9 something or something around that time. You can pick any time. You can just walk in and they'll seat you, but I picked the latest dinner time. So we always dine around 9 and then we'll be done around 10, because the shows, always go to the shows, you guys, because we kind of didn't plan on going to the show. We only planned on going to the comedy club, but when we were done, I think the comedy club started at like 11 and we were done around 10. So we got to see the show. It's like a Broadway show, you guys. It was amazing. Like, if I had missed that, I would have been so mad. Like, it's so amazing, you guys. Like, I know when you get on the ship, you want to turn up, but always like go to the actual shows that they have. Like, it's really good. Like, I'm telling y'all, it's really freaking good. So booking excursions. So when I made my trip, I booked my excursion. Like I said, when I purchased my cruise, I had a $50 off, so I had to book with a certain group to get the $50 discount. It ended up not being really a discount because it was cheaper options elsewhere. This was my first cruise, so I was kind of like paranoid. I wanted to make sure everything was good, everything was perfect, so I wanted to book this ahead of time. But you really don't need to. I mean, you can if it's someone that you want to make sure that you have that particular excursion available to you, but you really don't need to. When you get off the ship, you're going to be bombarded of people asking you if you want to do different excursions. Like, there were literally like people walking up to us, and they were official because they have like the t-shirts and stuff, so they were official. So we literally had people walking up to us asking, are we interested in certain excursions, and we could have just paid right then and there, and it was cheaper. Like, I was so mad, y'all. It was cheaper. It was $10 or $20 cheaper, but it was still cheaper. But yeah, when booking your excursion, I would suggest just book it when you're there. If you do book your excursion ahead of time, make sure you do print it out, because if you don't print it out, you won't be able to go on the excursion, because they do ask for that paper. So yeah, that's another thing that you want to be mindful of. So you're allowed to bring 1 bottle of wine and that's it, but if you want to bring like hard liquor like vodka or anything, that is not allowed on the ship. But there are ways of getting around that. So you can actually go on Amazon and purchase like rum runners and like fill it with alcohol and like put it in your toiletries, like your lotions, your toothpaste, that type of stuff. And it actually works, guys. Like, I've seen people actually get on the ship. Like, there was a group of guys and they was like, oh my god, do you guys want to come out? We have liquor, we have this, we have that. And I'm like, y'all got liquor? Also, if you look up a lot of videos on YouTube about how to get alcohol on the ship, like, that's like the #1 way. They fill it, mark it, whatever, just put it deep inside, maybe like your underwear. If it doesn't work, but I'm pretty sure it'll work. Now we're gonna talk about boarding. So when you're boarding, you do have an option. This is the thing I've noticed. it's very confusing. Like booking a cruise and everything else, like it's very confusing, especially if it's your first time, because they don't really tell you. You're kind of like on your own a little bit. When you get to the terminal, make sure that you check your bags in. You can actually, I don't know how it is everywhere else, but my terminal, you actually had to walk across the street to check your bags, then walk back across the street to check in. So, you know, just make sure. If you don't know, ask questions. Always just ask questions. That's the best way to go. Just always ask questions. But yeah, so after I checked my bags in, then we checked in. Because if not, you're gonna be bringing around your luggage when you really don't have to. And also, when you get on the cruise, you literally, like, you don't even have to go to your room unless you're like, you know, paranoid that someone's gonna steal your luggage, or I don't know. But you do have that option because your luggage and your key is already at your door. So once you're checked onto the ship, you can literally like go to the dock, enjoy some drinks, eat some food, listen to some music, because it is fun. It's so much fun, you guys. Like, I'm excited for you. I might go on another cruise myself. So yeah, make sure you check your bags. It will be at your door with your key. Now, let's talk about the onboard festivities. So first and foremost, when you go in your room, there will be like a little sheet of all the activities that's going on for the day. There's a lot of stuff that goes on. Like, the cruise is full of activities, so you always want to make sure you check that out, see what's going on. For me personally, we chilled out at the deck. They had like, you know, music. Everybody was just enjoying themselves. We have a couple drinks, we ate, we danced, and then we, like, later on we got ready, went to dinner. You go to dinner, and this is something that I was so mad about, you guys. But when they give you the menu, you know how they have an appetizer, entree, dessert, you don't have to choose just one. Like, you can literally choose more than one appetizer, more than one dessert, more than one entree. Like, yes, you can get the steak and the lobster. Like, you don't have to choose either or. And we didn't know that until the last night. Like, I was so freaking mad. Like, we had no idea until the last night. So you do want to, you know, take advantage of that. Thing that you want to know on board, they do have a club. They do have a nightclub that is on like the other side. If you're going on Carnival Victory, depends on where. I'm pretty sure most of the cruises have, but I went on Carnival Victory, and the club was literally like on the other side, and we actually didn't even remember that they had a club until we were going to the comedy show, because we have to pass the club to go to the comedy show. So always do research and find out exactly what your cruise line has, because it's a lot. The ship is huge, you guys. Like, they even had a spa, something that we didn't even know as well. Like, it's huge. Always research, see what they have available, because it's a lot to do on that ship, you guys. If you guys don't know when onboard is, make sure that you download the Carnival app. It's called the Carnival Hub app. I will insert a picture of it on the screen to see how it looks, but I'm pretty sure everyone's going to be talking about it on the ship. But it is a really good app, because when you download it, it also tells you all the activities that's going on. You have an option which you could like chat with other people. So for instance, if you're there with family, and of course you won't be able to use your phone, you can't text or anything, so they actually have an option for you to like text each other. It does log you out every now and then, but you can just log back in, it's fine. But that's a really good app to download. Make sure you do download that app. Also, when we first boarded the cruise, they will have like little stands. They will have them everywhere on the cruise. It will say like, you know, onboard Wi-Fi, so they will have people there to help you to purchase. They do have more than one packages. Just the basic package, I think it's like, I don't remember, I think it's like $10 or $15, but it was really expensive, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, it was expensive as heck. Like, we got the second package, like, and it's really weird that they have packages where you can only use like social, yeah, that was what's called the social package, where you can only use like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all of the social networks. And then they had like the big package where you could do anything, and I think that was like $50-something for the whole stay, and I was like, no. So I think we opted to get like the second package, where you can use WhatsApp to call. And no, was that the first package? I don't remember, y'all, but it's either the first one or the second one where we can use WhatsApp, because that is what we use to communicate with our families. So yeah, so that's what I would recommend. I wouldn't recommend the complete package, only because you're on a cruise. You're hardly going to be on your phone. Well, you should hardly be on your phone. You should be enjoying the festivities, but you really don't need your phone, honestly. The only time you really need your phone is, of course, like when you're taking pictures, and if you want to, you know, talk to your family members or anything. But I think with the WhatsApp, you weren't able to video call. It was really weird. Like, I didn't like that part of the trip, honestly. I feel like we should have had complete access to the internet. Like it's just the internet. Like, why are you guys making it so difficult? It should be just one pricing. Actually, it should have been, you know what, whatever. So what you want to remember to do when you're on board is go on airplane mode. The package is already expensive, so you do not want to be charged for them roaming prices, sis. So make sure you are on airplane mode, because a lot of times, you know, when you go somewhere, even when you go overseas, like when you're on the plane, you forget to do that, and then you come back to charges from your cell phone company and you're like, what the hell, I didn't use this. So just make sure you go on airplane mode so you don't forget, you know, and you have to pay them roaming charges, because sis, that would suck. I think that's very important that I did not even think about. Depending on where you're going, you know, it's a different time zone, and then you have to get back to the ship, and then your phone is on, you know, America time zone, and you're thinking it's 4 o'clock when it's 5 o'clock, and now you're an hour behind and the ship left. So make sure your timing is correct on your phone. Make sure everything is updated. Make sure you're good to go. So at the end of your trip, they do charge a gratuity. I had no idea. Like, we just saw a bill under our door and we picked it up and was like, what the heck was this? And what's so funny, it's not funny, but it was funny. Like, I guess everyone got the same bill at the same time, because when we went to guest services, it was a long line and everyone was complaining, what is this? We didn't know we would charge gratuity. Da, 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 da. Because when you're actually buying your drink, they give you the receipt and you fill out for tips. So we were already tipping people, not knowing that the tip is already included. So, you know, that's just something to be mindful. Of course, you can always tip, you know, a little bit more, but you really don't have to, because they charge you a gratuity fee, which I think mine was around $40-something a day. So yeah, you guys, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't like that. I think, even though it does say it, reading is fundamental, guys. It did say it, we just kind of forgot. But yeah, they do charge you a gratuity fee, just to let you guys know, so you really don't have to tip them if you don't want to. What's another thing? Oh yeah, also, if you're interested, they do give free lanyards. So all you have to do is just go in the casino, tell them that you want a lanyard, and they actually give you like a lanyard. It's really helpful because you need, like I said, you need your room key for everything. Like, everything you do on that ship, they go by your room key. So it's really helpful to just have your lanyard, so you could just pop it out, pop it back in. You don't have to be searching in your bag like I did. So yeah, you do want to take advantage of that. It's free. Why not? Just stop by the casino, tell them you want a lanyard, and you'll get you a little lanyard, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And you guys, that's basically it that I have for this tips and trips. I keep saying tips and trips. But yeah, that is basically it, you guys. I hope this was really helpful, because I do want your experience to be best. My first experience was amazing, so I just wanted to make this video so your experience can be amazing as well. More amazing than mine, because now you know all the tips and tricks, sweetie. So your trip is gonna be great. Okay, if you did find this video helpful, please make sure you do subscribe to my channel. Comment down below if you went on your cruise. Comment down below how your cruise was. Let me know about your experience. Let me know the different excursions that you booked. Let me know maybe some tips and tricks that you found out that I didn't mention in this video. You guys, just let me know. Let me know what's going on. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Peace.